Hello, everybody. Oh, my microphone seems to be just a little bit loud. Let me turn that down just a tiny bit. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing? It's the TheFloorLord. All my fellow Oaklanders wanted to try something a little bit different today. Mix it up, leave some things to chance. So what I did, let me see if I can get this set up. I ended up creating, is it gonna work? No, there's brick stuff. There we go. So I created some wheels. And so you can spin these wheels and then things will pop up. Things like that. And then we can spin this one. So what I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to leave it to chance. I put in every single type of ore and stone as well as tree and see what we're going to do today. We're going to be gathering whatever chance falls on. But we do have, it looks like 6 different options. We can add more as we grow. But so for this stream, we're either going to be collecting trees in a certain kind, collecting stone or ore. We can work on set designs for the lore stories as well as the game show that's being created. We can work on coming up and designing an idea for a centerpiece inside my museum. I think I actually want to save that one. Let's take that one off. I'm gonna save that one for another video because I gotta come up with a design. All right, so we've got trees, we've got stone, we've got building sets, we've got foraging, and then we've got working on the museum. So I'm gonna click on this. I'm just gonna leave it a chance, and we'll see where it takes us. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Looks like foraging. Okay. So that means I don't need to spin these other ones. I didn't make a forage. Actually, I didn't make a foraging wheel. And that's fine. So what I'm going to need to do... Oh wait, I don't want that. Let's go in here. I was already working on some foraging down here in the magma caves. So this will actually work out pretty well. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fill up a drawer full of the burning blossom so that I can get enough for doing the quest to get the petal fall. What I've noticed is there's about 10 flowers. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all down here. I've noticed that, like, for example, they don't spawn up here. They don't spawn up here. They don't spawn up here. And they don't spawn up here. So the only places that I have seen them spawn is in this area right here. And then you cross the bridge and then there's this one. And then they spawn right here. and then they can spawn right there like that one is. But the other weird thing that I have found, and I'll show you, I have to go around and attempt to find more. I lost count because I was talking, but that's okay. But what I've noticed, I don't know why, and there's nothing you can do about it, but like for example, like right here, like you can't grab it, but they're spawning within the walls. And I'm sure that you guys have seen this many a time when you're doing, say, like palladium runs and things like that. You'll see a lot of rocks that spawn behind the walls. So it may be something that they can look into and fix the parameters as to when they spawn. Sorry, excuse me. I had to sneeze. But it's not too bad. So yeah, look, here's one right here. But what I've noticed is there's about 10. So I'll just kind of zoom out and kind of wave. You can't see me waving my cursor, but I basically just wave my cursor back and forth along the edge of where they could be spawning. So I see like right here. I just kind of go back and forth and then I'll find that one. Okay. These don't respawn very quickly, so I end up server hopping. It goes pretty quick. So, I'll probably jump into a solo since we are doing foraging and we are going for the Burning Blossom. I was in my private server, but because we have to keep jumping in and out, it might be easier just to do it this way. If you do want to see content like this, please subscribe. I would love it if you did. I've got some more videos that are coming out, tutorials and things like that. I've got a video that's going to be coming out tomorrow talking about the 1.87 update. So this says 1.86 if you're looking. They did push another update, but it wasn't like a big one. So I'll be talking about that in the Discord video. We can look at it real quick. So if you come down here, it says 1.87 down in the corner. Alright, and then if you scroll all the way to the bottom to the changelog, now we're in 1.87. So in this one, it says that they have added preparation for the hatch event. I don't know what that is. I don't know when it, how it's gonna happen. I'm very interested. This starts tomorrow, the hatch event. So I'm very excited. It looks like they fixed swimming for smaller avatars, fixed the box semi-truck hitboxes, fixed missing neon light forms, enemies can no longer sit in seats, and then some changes. So they lowered boomite from 180 to 165. The raw adderite, they dropped it from 235 to 195. Mysterious mushroom raw, it went up from 5 to 8. And then the cap sell prices are reduced. And then all players now automatically learn the truss schematic may remove after the hatch. So my guess is you're going to have to do something in regards to schematics for the event. So we'll see. I'll make a video on that tomorrow as the event takes place. I think there's a couple of people that, I'm sure quite a few people are going to be putting out videos and participating. So whichever YouTuber you like to watch and follow, definitely watch the videos and see what needs to happen in regards to the events. You can't get this. You're never gonna see this unless you have baskets, which is why I'm filling them up like this. Okay, I didn't count again, so excuse me. I might need to go grab some water. Because my throat is quite scratchy today. I don't know if it's allergies or what. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let me go grab some water right quick. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry for the dead time. Grabbed a big jug of water, so hopefully this will carry me through the rest of the video. Alright, looks like this one is all done. And I'll do a better job at counting, make sure I got 10. I think it's at least 10 spawn. Oh, another thing that I've been trying to do, and I'm trying to promote. Let's see if this loads. Let me see if this works. Whoop. There we go. So I've got Discord. If you want to join my Discord, the link is in the description down below. You can subscribe. I also put myself on Rumble. So if you want to go and look at my videos, it's the same exact videos as YouTube. So don't think that you're getting anything special over there. But if that's where you want to look and find me, I'm all for it. I'm just trying to get this information out to individuals that, you know, want to learn Oaklands and play and grow a community. I think it's going to be great. So, okay, let's count this better. So let's see, that's 1. Oh, we're full. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does it say basket full? That's weird. 6. 7. Okay. Oh, it's still there. I don't know what it's doing. Well, I guess you can see better what I do with my mouse. Ta-da. Okay, let me... Oh gosh. Grabbing the wrong thing. I don't know why this is floating. It's kind of weird. It's the broken. I think we're only gonna get... Maybe they're popping, but I just can't see them. This is weird. Okay, we'll try again. Because we're just filling up as we go. But I did end up getting a drawer full of blizzard blooms. Well, I'm actually getting 4 drawers fulls. I really only need 3, but I ended up getting some extra. And the reason being is I'm trying to get a drawer full of different items. So, if that's the case, I would need to get a drawer full of, say for example, a blizzard bloom. So I'd get a drawer full of that. Then I need to get a second drawer full of blizzard bloom and then turn that into dye. Then I have a drawer full of dye. And then I need to get another drawer full of blizzard bloom for the Petalfall quest. So that's where I'm at. So that's what I'm working on right now. Right now I have enough. That's 1, 2. I have enough of all the other flowers except for Burning Blossom. So this is the last flower that I'm working on. Right now I have 1,000 flowers of each of them. So here's 3, and this will be 4. Okay, and let's start looking into the walls. Oh, there's 1, 5. Oh, 6. Okay, nothing there. I do suggest, 7. Oh, 8. This one would be so much more difficult to get if you didn't have the baskets, because it only spawned. Oh, there's 9. There's got to be one more somewhere. It's probably in one of these walls. See if I can scoot over here. No. Okay. We'll try this one more time. Maybe it was still... Oh. Did you see it? I saw it. It's right there. 10. And that should be all of them. Man, they hide so well. I want to say that was... What was that? 5? 5 in the walls? So that would be crazy. Alright, let's go to single player. So yeah, so I've got 1,000 of the corpse flower, 1,000 of the blizzard bloom, 1,000 of the... Oh no. What's the other one? I'm losing it. I've got 1 drawer full of the burning blossom, but I'm still working on... Let's see, corpse flower, blizzard bloom, corpse flowers, the acid lands. Oh, help me out in chat. I'm losing it. Blizzard bloom is the... Oh, tamed mushroom. Oh my goodness. I just finished tamed mushroom. It's 3, 4, And that's in the mushroom cave. 5. Oh, there's a tiny little thing. 6. This one's in the wall. 7. Now you can, if it's sticking out of the wall, you can still grab it. So you can get lucky. But each of these baskets holds 15, so. Okay. Nothing here. I think we're at 7 right now. Oh, 8. Nothing there. Oh, here's one. 9. Last one's probably in this wall. Maybe. Or maybe it's farther back. Maybe it spawned at the other side again. We'll try this one more time going back. Because if we can get 10 every time, we're only going to have to do this, you know, resetting 100 times. It's probably going to be more than that, because every once in a while I'm sure we'll get 9, and then, like this time, I think we're only going to get 9 and call it good. I don't know where that 10th one is. Not seeing it in the trees. Alright, not a big deal. But we've got, 2 more baskets to fill. And then we'll see where we're at. I believe after this run, I will be at 2 drawers full. And then we'll be working on the 3rd. But the other thing that I'm working on, that I just finished the Uncertainty Pickaxe, and I have a drawer full of those. Now I'm working on the Adderite key, which, unfortunately, I guess, for me, I need to get 500 of those. It's 1. There's 1 in the wall. Oh. 2. 3. 4. Try and get the ones that spawn outside the wall first. Then I know what I'm working with. 5. Okay, so it looks like about 5. Let's come over here. Nothing. Okay. Can we find 5 in the wall? Nothing there. Oh, oh. 6, 7, 8. Ooh, can we get 2 more on this one? Let's see. Oh, here's 9. And there's 10. I don't think I've ever found more than 10. But this is the way that I get the burning blossoms. It can be annoying. It can be frustrating. But I figure if I just bunker down, farm them out, get them now, I don't need to worry about it. think a meteor just struck on that server. I think the screen was shaking. Kind of funny. So I'd like to know, if you want to leave it in the comments, what do you find to be the most enjoyable part about Oaklands? I had a very fortunate opportunity in one of my streams. It kind of came off as a griping session, and I apologize. I wasn't trying to just complain about the game. But I had one of the developers reach out and comment on it, gave a lot of feedback. I really appreciate that they took the time and the effort to reply back. So I hope that can continue, and that, you know, we can make the game fantastic. Us that play and, you know, run into issues, and the developers that can fix it and make new things for us to enjoy. So, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. See if we can find 3. Let's zoom out. Oh, here's 1. 8. Oh, here's 1. 9. That one was pretty far back there. I think it's going to be on the other one. On the other island part. Over here, yeah. Let's see. And 10. Yep, don't see any more. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Alright. Looks like we're going to be on... This is our last fill. But I do have quite a few storage boxes. I'll kind of show it off. And what I'm doing... I don't know if I click single. And you guys can see how much I have. But for the most part, I'm trying to get about 500 of each item. That way I can get, you know, the raw item, and then I can get either the dye or the jam, depending on what it is. Okay, so that's 1. I think we're gonna fill up on this one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna get full. 8. Oh, there's 9. Let's go find one more. Maybe we'll be full. Okay, not there. Oh, there it is. 10. Okay, let's respawn this time, since we've got all of our baskets full. Don't mind the mess. Okay, so this is kind of what I worked on. So these are colliders, and what I do is so down here I have it in a very large area, and I have it basically as a collider for all of these things. And then I've got a collider for each section going up for the top two. So I've got it all alphabetized in terms of the fruits, and then the flowers, basically for the jams, and then for the dyes. So like as you can see, like I've got coarse flowers, which I found out, like based off of price, like this is $1 million just right here, ready to go. Kind of crazy. And then here's, I just finished the Tamed Mysterious Mushrooms, but as you can see, I'm still working on like the brand new stuff. Like I only have like 3 cattails. I just kind of grabbed a couple of them. Cornflower, I haven't built a drawer for this. I was going to get started, as well as the nightshade. I don't have a whole lot of those. Snowdrops, I haven't really gotten into the snow yet. I've just kind of started with the jams first, as I started kind of going through. Obviously, golden apples, that's going to take forever. I mean, I know I do not expect to get a drawer full of golden apples. I just see them on occasion. I see them on less occasion now, due to the acorns. They tease me all the time. One thing that I kind of want to propose in the one thing I kind of want to propose over in the suggestions, in the oak suggestions, is to change the golden apple. Excuse me. To like a golden jam, and just have it be named a golden jam, and then have it a potential opportunity to have, like, to find a golden apple, or to find a golden banana, or to find a golden blueberry, and for collectors like I do, I think that would be a lot of fun in terms of hunting for those rare items. But if you were to jam, say, like a golden apple or a golden dragon fruit, it would just create a golden jam, and it would all just be the same price. But there's only, however rare a golden apple is, just make it the same, that it can be the same for, any possibility. There can only be one golden thing, I would guess, because of how rare it is, on a server. But you're not going to find a golden apple and a golden coconut and a golden kiwi all on one server. It's just going to be one. But I think that makes it a lot more fun, because as people are exploring and driving around and chopping down trees, they'll come across this cranberry bush that just looks weird, and they'll go and take a look, and they'll find a golden cranberry. I don't know if they want to do it with flowers and stuff like that. It might be kind of fun to come across those kind of things and have it be rare, but I think it would be a lot of fun to those that do foraging, make it a little bit of fun and give it a little bit more of a hunt. I'm still working on dragon fruits. I'm still working on kiwis. I'm almost done with oranges. I haven't gotten pears, because they're right there. I ended up leaving them for the end. And then I'm working on acorns. I started working on some of the mushrooms. I've got a lot of black roses. I got to get rid of this box and sell it off. Blizzard bloom, like I said, I've got all those. I'm working on these. Same thing with the snow biome. I need to get those. But birding blossom, I've got that one up there. And then let's fill this up, because we've got 4 blizzard bloom, we've got 4 corpse flowers, and like I said, we've got 4 of the tamed mysterious mushroom. We're just working on this one now. But I made it so that it basically just cycles through. I did have, they're down there right now, but the dye machine, or the press, I had the press right here before the update. That way, you know, if everything filled up, it would start, you know, going into a press and then creating the jams and the dyes. But one problem that I have seen and that I've noticed, I don't know if they're going to be fixing it or not. The dyes, it doesn't matter. I don't know if I have one down here. I don't think I have one down here. Oh, here's one. Yeah, because I've got all of these. So just as an example, let's do this. Let's unanchor this because I had a lot. We're gonna take this upstairs right quick. And this is, I don't know if it's just coding for the developers or if this was an intentional choice, but to like keep everything, it gets a little frustrating because I put a black rose dye in there, but this will take it too. The drawers don't differentiate between dyes, and it's the same, I believe, for jams. It won't combine a dye and a jam. It's just, you know, all the dyes go together, all the jams go together. But it would be nice if we could separate it out. Maybe something that they can look at in the future. Maybe if they watch more of my videos, if people, you know, bring it up to them. Excuse me. See how much. Oh, no, don't go away. I do need to put some bumpers on this thing because stuff likes to roll. Especially when you start getting into the bigger stuff like cattails. Yeah, some of those other things. Doesn't do too well staying on as much as I would like. What are we at? 233. Okay. Basically got 2 more baskets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Okay, that's 250. Alright. Oh, I forgot. I've got to turn this off so that I can actually touch it. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to raise this up so that it's out of the way. Let's lock it. It's not that big of a deal whether to lock it or not because it's 250, it's full. And then let's get another drawer. Yes. I have a lot of drawers. I am aware. I'm also working on doing drawers of every single type of tree and every single type of stone and every single type of ore in all of its versions. So yeah, I've got a lot of drawers, which is why I was having such a hard time with my base. It ended up just lagging like crazy, unfortunately. Alright, let's head up here. Oh, this is my centerpiece that I was talking about. Basically, I created this glass dome, and what I'm hoping to do is to build a sculpture in the middle. But I was also thinking about building multiple sculptures, getting some different ideas and designs. For example, doing one for different holidays like Christmas time, doing one for Halloween, things like that. So let's interesting designs, and I'm gonna, instead of having it be like jagged and everything like that, it's actually gonna be straight and practically seamless. So it'll look nice. And then I'll probably, I just filled it full of, I believe it was iron, just because I had a lot of it. But I might change it to like a darker wood to make it look nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn the colliders on. And now this is an empty drawer, and then it fills up. But this is kind of nice because I can go and like say drive around and pick up a ton of different things and just drop it all off at the same time, and it'll sort itself out. So it makes it kind of nice. Let's see. Okay, last one. Okay. So we're at 43. So we've got about a little over 200 to go for this drawer, and then another 250 for the last drawer. So we're making progress, slowly but surely. Working on the burls as well. Let's see. Let's go fill up, and I'll show you what I mean. In getting all the different kinds of items. So let's, ooh, I like getting these. Let's get the beehives. If you grab the beehive with the basket, you don't have to deal with the bees, which has its pros and cons. Because if you use the basket, it means you don't deal with the bees. However, if you use the basket, that means the bees disappear and you don't have any opportunity to catch the bees in a jar, which means you're, letting $500, a jar go. All right, so I end up looking for burls and beehives a lot of time while I'm going through the mithril forest. And then we've got Birch Ridge. Thank you so much. Thank you for fixing the name. I really appreciate that Jack took the time and to watch my video and give me feedback on that, so it was very nice of him. Alright, let's head up by the lighthouse, and I'll show you what else we can grab. Maybe we'll come across something rare. Say like a purple star or something. That'd be nice. Alright, that's another beehive. Looking for beehives and burls. Rare axes. No, I have been looking at the elder bark, and I want to know if you want to let me know in the comments section if you have found the elder bark in any of these forests, or is it just in the Lost Woods? Because I have found an elder bark over in the acacia trees. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a mess up or a fluke, or if there's a chance that it can just show up there sometimes. Ooh, here's a blue one. Whoops. What time is it? Oh, it's about time for it to go. We're still collecting blue stars. I think we're at what, 100 and a little over 150, I think. So we still got a couple more to go to collect. Let's head down here and see what we can find. The other thing I like to get while I'm here, let's get these black truffles. Now, I think it's interesting that they say, you know, that it's a black truffle. It makes me wonder, is there a extremely rare chance that you can find a white one? I don't know. I've never seen a white one. But why does it have to say black truffle? Just makes me think that there might be a white truffle. And then while we're driving through here, see, we found some burls. You can pick up burls in your basket as well. Not sure if you're aware of that. It does come in handy so that you can, hold more. Okay, I want to get some of these lotus, or the pink lotuses. Oh, those disappeared. Okay. And then we'll see if we can come across an elderbark. Which, that also, I don't, I'll probably bring out a short of that. But I had an elderbark that, I'm not sure if the developers are aware or not. You can pick up an elderbark with your basket. Now, you can only pick it up with the basket for the first time. So, like, if there's no owner and it's stuck in the stump, how you find it, that's when you can pick it up. And you can do the same thing with the rusty axe. It's not considered a tool, I don't think, at that point. But as soon as you, like, pull it up and say, like, wield it, and then if you drop it at that point, you cannot pick it up with the basket. At that point, it is a tool, and you can't do anything about it. So, usually when I get to this point and I'm looking for burls, I've got the game pass for the camera, the free cam. What I'll do is I'll kind of take a peek. It goes a little bit faster. But I'll look at the willows and just see if I can see anything here. Sometimes I'll come across some more burls while I'm doing this, and then I will also do the same thing, looking at the sakura. Is it sakura trees? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But but I kind of just fly next to the trees. Ooh. Sometimes you get loading spikes. And every once in a while you'll come across a tree with burls on it. And then I know I can go up there and then go get it. Rather than just driving around all the time and going up there really for no reason. I just use the camera, and that way I'm not wasting driving up there. So, oh, is that one? Nope, that's a stump. Boo. I need to find more of these ones. These ones I feel like are really rare. I only have very, very few of these. Alright. Finishing up with the last few trees. And it looks like that's it. Alright. Alright, and then I can kind of bounce back and we'll head back to base. Let's grab a couple of these things while we're just kind of going through, because I need to fill up these drawers as well still. Oh, let's grab a couple of these. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. 5K. Got enough of those already. But I do know I need some green hydrangeas. So it's one of the ones I was working on. Oh, that's full. Getting all of the different mushrooms. That one's full. Fantastic. I'm not gonna get the sap right now. I don't have a drawer for the sap just yet. But I will be making one in the near future as I finish up like the burning blossom and things like that. So it should be fairly quick. Okay, so let's finish this one up. We'll gather up the last of these things. We'll fill up the last of the baskets, and then we'll filter everything out and see how everything shakes out. Oop. Man, I feel like it happens to me all the time. I don't know about you guys. I wish. I play on PC, but I wish you had to press 2 different buttons with the basket. I find it really annoying if I'm running around and I'm like, oh, I want to get this, but I'm off just by a tiny bit, and say I click here, and then I drop something. Then it's just like, ah. As you're running through. Dun, 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 dun. We're getting close. Oh. Basket's full. Looks like there was a beehive up there, but that's okay. Beehives are actually crazy good. I think it was what, $13.89, I believe is what it is. So, I mean, if you were to, get beehives with bees and you had enough jars and stuff like that. Is it on there? Beehive 320. Oh, that's not the refined. That's just the raw. I need to add in the other prices. But yeah, I believe beehives are like $13.89. So that means if you use it along with the jar and catch the bees, you're looking at $18.89, almost $2,000 per beehive that you can come across. That's not bad. I don't feel like that's bad at all. Oh wait, what am I doing? This needs to go down here. So yeah, we're at 159, almost 160. I've got to put these in the other drawer. I think I've got like 20 purple stars or something like that. Let's have this go. I'm working on getting the dirt. So right now I've finished this one, and then we're going to make a drawer full of this other dirt, and then we're going to forge it, and then we'll have both. So that's what I'm working on. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop this off. These ones are the new ones that are in the game that I need to make drawers for, along with this one. So they'll start lining up along here because this is already full. Maybe I'll just like have it go straight and have it keep going that way. Let's get rid of these burrows though, because I think, yeah. Here we go. But yeah, I can just drop these and it's all different kinds of items. The burrows will go all the way through. But it differentiates between the different mushrooms. Puts them in the right drawers. Because it does like items with like items, so. But this can help keep me organized. Get the mushrooms out of my head. But I should be getting to the black truffles as well. Oh, here comes the black truffles. So those will like cycle all the way through, because I think the black truffles are near the very end of the line, since it's a new thing. After the beehives. Yeah. Sweet. But everything is organizing and coming in nicely. If it goes, say, I find another corpse flower and there's nowhere for it to go, it will just feed through the entire system and then just come and plop down here at the end. So, yeah, it makes it kind of nice, kind of easy to get organized. And I started doing that as I start farming things. It makes it easier to do it. So, like for example, I'm doing the same thing here. So I've got, bones, the skulls, the big bones, small bombs, acid crowns. So as I farm in the acid lands, I can just throw everything into a drawer, into the truck and trailers and things like that. Pick up whatever and then kind of just throw them onto this conveyor belt and then have it all sort automatically. And I do the same kind of thing. I've got a collider that turns on and then it'll just pick up what you want it to. So, all right. Well, I think that was kind of fun. I hope you found it at least a little bit entertaining. We'll definitely try the wheel again in the future. I think it just makes it a little bit of fun, so that it's not just the same mundane thing over and over again. You know, you go out and you farm for money, and yay, you got money, and then you blow it all on gambling, and then you're like, oh, let's go do it again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys, and how you feel like the videos are doing, or anything that you want to anything you want to bring up or talk about, or maybe a video that you'd like to see that I could bring out. I'd love to do that. Also, please consider subscribing. I'll be finishing up another video that will be released tomorrow in regards to the Discord, talking specifically about the hatch. And then tomorrow I'll be bringing out another video on basically the tutorial of how to complete the hatch, since that event is starting tomorrow. So, I really appreciate you guys. I think that's it for this video. So I'll end it here, and we will see you all in the next video. Have a good night.